الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، نحمده ونستهديه ونستغفره، ونصلي ونسلم على سيدنا وحبيبنا ومعلمنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear my brothers and sisters, we talked earlier about the Islamic banking system. I am still covering Islamic banking system in a simple way. I don't want to make it in a complicated techniques or a concepts. I would like to make it in a simple way for you. Today I'm going to talk about Ijara system. The Ijara system, this is Ijara in all of the finance books or in Islamic books, they took it, this is Arabic word. Its meaning in English, renting. Like right now, and this is one of the beautiful way that try to measure, or you can say try to fix the problems that we are suffering. And it was the main problems in our economy, in United States, in Europe, in Egypt, wherever you go. In 2007, we have a huge financial crisis. The financial crisis in 2007 was based on these problems, about mortgage crisis. A lot of people, they have a lot of loans, we call it in economics mortgage loans or mortgage-backed securities. We take the loan from the banking system, and unfortunately, a lot of people, they default. They cannot be able to pay their loans to the banking. Why? Because the banking system, if you purchase a house, according to the American way, for you can say for $100,000, you will pay the $100,000 at least $300,000 after 20 years or 30 years. What happened here? The people, after 10 years or 15 years, they default. They don't have enough money because they are charging the people a high interest rate. And when they charge higher interest rate, for sure, I didn't have this capability to pay this interest. But in Islamic way, we said, let me tell you this. Well, I would like to buy a house. They will say, okay, let me ask you about your community, about your street, about your house in your area. If the house in your area, the rent in your house is almost $1,000, they will say, okay, I will buy the house for you and I will rent it for you. When I rent it for you, the payment of the rent is going to be for sure for you. If you pay $1,000 monthly, it's okay. But after a while, they said the $1,000, $800 is going for a rent and $200 is going for you as a property. And then we will increase, we have accumulation system. It's not going to be $200, it's going to be $400, $600, $1,000, $2,000, and at the end, every year, the property, your property increased, and the banking property is going to decrease. For sure, if I purchase for $100,000, after 10 years, the banking will owe me, I will owe the bank for almost $80,000. But I own right now $20,000 from my house. And the renting is going to be the same $1,000, but $300 for me, it is going to be in my account, and $700 for the banking. And as long as I am paying my payment, monthly payment, for sure at the end, I will own the house. That's what we call it. We call it Ijara system, renting system in our economy. Let me tell you something very important here. In United States, right now, and even in England, and even in Italy, they try to take our system. In United States right now, at least 7 or 10 companies, they working in Islamic finance by Ijara. If you go to the internet and asking for Ijara, you will find it there, that Ijara companies, you will find La Riba companies or guidance or whatever, all of these companies, they trying to offer the service to buy a house by Ijara system. It's going to help you to get it by إجارة system. But one of the conditions that the great scholar mentioned, as long as the ownership of the house is still for the banking. If I have any problems in my house, for sure, because they are the owner, they should carry their responsibility and their charge, and they should pay with me in these expenses. But how about if it is a car or whatever, they have the system to cover these issues together to care of the إجارة system. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, all what I am going to do, that إجارة system, I am trying to simplify it for you, to try to understand it clearly, that you can do it even with your neighbor. That we call it in economics microfinance. Microfinance, if you need a small loan from your neighbor, from your relative, from your uncle, from your dad, whatever, we can do the same way in our إجارة system to be and to have a very good family, a very good community, a happy Muslim community. جزاكم الله خيرا, and thanks so much for all of you following us with Huda TV. I hope you enjoy it, and I will be pleased to listen for any question if you can send it to our page, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions. Thanks so much.